Hello, welcome back. This is Wency from Wency's Toys channel, and today I will be reviewing the Lego set 75308, the R2-D2 UCS from the Lego Star Wars series. So let's get right to it. Okay, first let's take a look at the plaque that comes with the UCS R2-D2. So the only sticker that this set has is for this plaque. So it has the R2-D2 sticker with all of his specifications. And of course, it also has the R2-D2 minifigure. And it has this 50-year Lucasfilm printed tile that's in a 1x4x4 brick, which is a very nice thing to have. And it's a very simple build, and it's a nice plaque to display with your UCS R2-D2. Okay, so now we have to take a look, of course, at the main build, the one that you bought this set for, the UCS R2-D2. So this UCS R2-D2 stands about 12.5 inches tall, so just over a foot or 31 centimeters, and is about 7.5 inches wide or about 19 centimeters wide. So yeah, and it's about 6 inches deep. So his body is about 6 inches in diameter. So of course it's a UCS set, so it's a display piece, but he also has functions. So his head is movable, as you can see here, 360 degrees. And of course, as we all know, R2-D2 has a third leg. So if you lift him up and tilt him, he will drop the third leg. The one thing though that I've noticed is that for him to be able to hold this pose, it's not a real about 45-degree angle for his body. It's about maybe about 40 degrees from center. It's not a true 45 degrees. That's how it usually is. And as you can see, for him to hold this pose, his legs are a bit wider apart, because if you put it back in, it will actually put it back in a standing position, and you can just lift the third leg up and it would lock in place. So that's how you release the third leg. And of course, he has his robot legs, and there are a few items. There are 2 push buttons at the back. One for this one, for his port connection. So when he goes into a spaceport or a spaceship and he needs to take controls, then this is the gadget that he pulls out. It's his port connector. And then here is his sort of electric stun gun. So when he stuns that little monster in Jabba's barge, then this is the thing that is there. One thing to note is it would have been nice if there's a function that would open these 2 functions also, like when he gets electrocuted and all of his gizmos and gadgets just go haywire and all of these start opening up. That would have been nice, but there's no function in there for this one. So yeah, so to just close it, you just manually have to close it. There's no automated way to close it. Okay, and just to give you an example also of how this was built, we we need to take off the head first. So you can just lift this up, and you can take out this one again that connects it to the swivel arm. Takes a bit. Maybe I'll take that off later. Then there's just some few stopper connectors here you can take off. Actually, this is the last part that you put in while doing his body. And you can see how it was connected. So it's just basically hanging on two parts there. So let's try and see if we can get it off, or maybe the back part would be easier, but you'll have to take these off. There's some connectors here, see? So you can easily remove some of his parts and see all the internal workings here as well. So as I said, to be able to, this is just a free floating leg. So you need to push up, split, then just move it like that. And yeah. But as you can see, it doesn't really lock into place if you do that. So to put it back, you just need to swing it like that, then push it back up. Okay. So for the front piece, there's a couple of things that you put it in. That's why it's a little bit hard to remove it. But if I'm correct, yeah, keep forgetting which ones I have to remove to take it out. But the back piece is good enough for you to see the internal workings. And as you can see, it's a hollow Technic build inside it. So it's the first few bags that you build. It's a hollow Technic build. It's pretty solid and light as well. So it's a pretty decent build, and yeah. So one thing I would note here for the head is his eyes here are connected only by this piece here. See this? So, and there's a stopper there so that you can just lift it up. So there's no automated way to do that. So you have to lift it up manually as well. And also where they hid Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, there is no mechanism built into this R2 unit that would pop out Luke's lightsaber like it did in Return of the Jedi. It's actually hidden here. See, this is a sort of compartment. And here's Luke's lightsaber. So you just pull it out. There's just a hollow block there. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. And you just, so the lightsaber is, it's a nice build actually. Pretty nifty build, but of course there's no light there's no actual lightsaber here. It's just the hilt. So yeah. So let's put this all back in. So it just connects through these. So you can get it to line up. Then this one is to sort of lock it in place on this side. Here's the connector for the pins there. Then reconnect all of these. And let's see if I can pull this out. Maybe. So you need to get that part out. Yeah, so you be careful with this and pulling this out because, yeah, see, it's a bit flimsy. Maybe that's the way to get here. So it's easier to get this one out. So as you can see, if you pull this out manually hard, you're gonna release that stopper at the bottom because it's a bit flimsy. I would have added a little bit more, one more stopper there to hold it firmly in place, but that means the length that his eyes go out will be much shorter. So let's put R2-D2 back. So again, lift up. So you can make it like that. Pose him like that as well. Okay, and that's my little review for the UCS R2 unit. I'm glad I got it finally because I've been waiting to get the UCS R2 unit, but the older one that was released 10 years ago is double the price of this newly released one. So I was almost gonna buy that one, but thankfully Lego released a newer version and it's a lot more cheaper and much more economical for me. So that's it. And I hope you liked my review of the UCS R2-D2 unit. Okay, so if you like this video, please hit the like button and hit subscribe to help me out on this channel because 92% of you, as YouTube analytics say, have not yet subscribed to my channel. It would help me a lot if you subscribe to my channel in giving you more content like this in the future. Okay, till the next video, stay safe.